Hello everyone, this is Jay from BroGaming TCG, and today we're back with another Road to Worlds Pokemon TCG online gameplay, and today we are playing my Bodybuilders deck, which if you haven't seen some of my Bodybuilders videos, I definitely go and check those out. It is my How to Beat Darkrai, Turbo Darkrai video. Definitely go and check that out. I love this deck. It's a fun deck to play, and it's just a little slow to set up, but I tend to play slower decks. I tend to like disruption decks a little bit more and stuff like that. So we're actually playing one of the decks that I play, just a different variant. We're playing the Sun and Moon Golduck deck, and I know that right from the beginning with the Starmie and the Golduck break. So go ahead and definitely throw that sportsmanship out there. The first couple of go-arounds, neither of us draw a basic Pokemon, and then I believe I draw a basic Pokemon here on the beginning. And basically what I want to talk about in this video, which is in real time because it wasn't that long of a game, was how I started out with a bad hand and still made it good. Now, in the last video, I talked about how starting slow can kind of can help you, but can like the pros and cons of starting slow. And in this video, I kind of want to talk more about the how to get out of starting slow. So I go ahead and throw that Trainer's Mail out. Trainer's Mail is an awesome card in any deck, but I go ahead and end, which I usually don't like to end. I'd rather Sycamore, but at this point in time, I end because that's the only supporter that I had. But the only downfall with end is that it can give your opponent a different hand, which could also pull them out of a bad start, especially when he started with a Staryu. So I know that he's not starting where he wants to start. Now, right there, I pull out a Parallel City, and I shouldn't have pulled out the Parallel City. I should have pulled out the Verse Seeker, but it doesn't matter in the end in this game. So I sacrifice one of my DCEs for a Tauros because I know that that Tauros is going to come in handy in the long run because this deck is a lower HP deck, and it will definitely play to my advantage to have that Tauros down on the field. And with two DCEs in my hand, I wasn't too upset about giving one up, especially with only two Tauroses in my deck. So basically, the match is going to go on from here with him being able to get a few more basic Pokemons on, and he attaches a basic balloon, throws down the Kukui. Now, I could probably tell that this was his only draw power, and that's why he threw it down. Most of the time, guys, you definitely don't want to throw down a Kukui on that first turn or in any turn that you know you're going to not do a lot of damage on. Kukui is really a card that you want to play when you're just on the edge of KOing a Pokemon. I go ahead and grab my second Tauros and throw down this Parallel City. And in the last video, you guys saw that he kind of misplayed the Parallel City this time. I definitely played the Parallel City right, sacrificing my bench for less damage, which is something that I wanted, especially with the Quick Blow, because it's going to reduce it by 20 hit points, I believe, maybe 10. I think it's 20 hit points. So it actually prevented me from him taking a prize card and allowing me to do this, which I go ahead and retreat my Spinarak back and take the first prize card of the game. And taking the first prize card of the game can really benefit you because it kind of psychs your opponent out. And a lot of times when I've been playing IRL at Pokemon leagues and stuff, I try to go for the first prize card, even if it's kind of a worthless prize card, because of the fact that it puts your opponent like, oh man, he's winning the game already. If you take it in the first few turns, it's definitely beneficial to the mental game of the Pokemon TCG. So you always want to be thinking about the mental game of the Pokemon TCG as well as obviously the strategy. And here is kind of where I start with the strategy. I see that the Psyduck has 70 HP plus a bursting balloon on it. It's not going to benefit me at all to attack him. So I just go ahead and I pull out that Remoraid because draw power is something that I don't want to give him. You don't want to give your opponent any type of draw power. So Shaymins, Remoraids, now Orungaroos, you definitely want to pull those off the bench when you can and take the prize cards for them, which Remoraid's only going to be one, but that switch is going to help me in later in the game actually win the game. So definitely turned out to benefit me. So And this is where the switch is going to benefit me. You know, he throws out the Lysander, pulls out the Spinnerack. Luckily, he didn't have any energy, or that Spinnerack would have gone down. And I'm able to simply just switch back into my Tauros, putting more pressure on him. Now, the only real threat to me currently is his Tauros that he has down on the bench. It doesn't have any energy on it, which is a good thing, but it's still a possible threat, especially because you can draw into a DCE, you can Sycamore into a DCE. A lot of things can happen to put that DCE on there. And then when Tauros versus Tauros, it's really just a stall game of who's going to attack first. So, but this game is going to end very quickly, so I'd basically like to thank everybody for watching. Remember, guys, to always keep on battling. This has been Jay from BroGaming, and I want to remind you guys to always follow your dreams. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Thank you all for watching.